My name is Josh Fogel. I'm a professor in the history department, and my area of interest is the relationship between China and Japan. I study the history of both countries, mostly in the 19th and 20th century, and I'm particularly interested in the cultural dimension of the relationship between those two countries. The main inspiration came when I was a graduate student in Chinese history in the United States, where I grew up. There was no travel to China yet. China was still shut off. Canadians had started to travel, but Americans not yet. So many of us ended up going to Japan because Japan had long traditions of Chinese historical studies. I realized there were all these areas of cultural ties between the two countries that made for great topics for research. The main reason that my research should be or might be of interest to Canadians is because everybody needs to know about China and Japan. But what people don't necessarily know is that the bilateral relationship between those two countries is probably the most important one in all of East Asia.